fancy. Now I'm a fancy streamer. Wahoo, wahoo, wowie zowie, wahoo, wahoo. Wait, oh no, my audio stuff is messed up now. Oh no. Dang it. Okay, let's see if it's working. Wahoo, 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 wowie zowie. Uh-oh. Yay, wahoo, wowie zowie. Cool. Wahoo, wahoo. As the Klonoas might say. I need to play Klonoa. I need to play video games in general. I don't play anywhere near enough video games. Wahoo, wowie zowie. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna... Oh, thank you very much for the subscription, Docs Hangout. Thank you. Play Klonoa? I'm not playing Klonoa today. I'm sorry. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna... This is a small stream. I'll keep it that way. I'm not gonna post on a tweet or a bloosk about it. We're just gonna play video games. Hi, everybody. We're playing video games. If you don't want to play video games, gosh, you're gonna be in big trouble. I think I'll set RetroArch to 40 decibels. That sounds reasonable. Blow out our eardrums just a little bit. Anyways, good morning, Roxas. Good morning, Dan. I was watching a Roxas scream I was watching a Roxas scream recently. Wasn't you, though? No, stream. Good morning, Zero Name. Good morning, Passive. Good morning, a nobody. Anyway, so hey, good morning. So cool things. And also, I've got to rush. I've got to hurry, run. Okay. So... I'll just show you. Spoilers for Metroid Fusion. Just ending images, which are... like... No, there's technically no plot spoilers in them, which is funny. But... Guess what? Oh, you can't speed it up. I guess we'll just look at... just look at Samus's lower end a million times in a row. Oh wait, there's her top end! But yeah, the point I was trying to go at, I've gotten almost all of the art gallery, except I have gotten every ending in this game except one, and it's the one thing that is locking me out of 100% completion. I can mark this game as complete on my backloggery after I do one more thing, which is the final ending 13. I'm not sure where that number came from. Ending 13. I'm not... Like, did the creator of the set make it up? The ordering? Because I found different ordering online. It's also really interesting just how poorly documented all the ending stuff is on the internet. It's another, like, Zelda situation where, like, nobody cared to actually track this stuff accurately. So all the information that I found about the endings was, like... It was like a mishmash of information, and I think every single source I found was incomplete. It did not list every ending. Like, I think the Retro Achievement set is actually the most complete source of information for, like, things that are in the Japanese version of this game currently. At least with regards to how the new endings and hard mode and stuff are concerned. But yeah, Zero Name asks, Japanese version came out later, so it has hard mode. Yep, it got a few extra months. And they used that extra time to finish the game, is how I would describe it. It's very much the case that, like, the Japanese version is better. It is the game with more things. You can literally play on normal mode, and it's an identical experience, except one singular change they made to the map that makes a sequence break harder. And important, they didn't change it to remove the sequence break, they changed it to make the sequence break harder. Because doing that allows you to sequence break easier than they wanted you to do the sequence break. It is a dev-intended sequence break. Is the audio cutting out? Oh, that's bad. Which audio? The game or me? Is it, so passive on YouTube asked, is the audio cutting out? Everybody on Twitch would be able to see that. Is the audio cutting out for anybody else? Typing out in advance. Passive, the audio is ellipses. Somebody tell me, is the audio cutting out? Oh god, can you not hear me because the audio is cutting out? Oh dear lord. You can't hear me. The game was way too loud. I'm sorry. That's probably better. Audio sounds good to me. Okay. The Easter egg sequence break, which, if I remember correctly, requires you to go back and do it normally anyway after getting a secret cutscene. That's so dumb, because, like, I think that is the only requirement for the diffusion missiles in the entire game that I can think of is literally to get out of that area after you have obtained the diffusion missiles. Literally outside of the room where you get the diffusion missiles. The diffusion missile tutorial is the only point where they're required. You do need them for, like, 1 or 2 items, but other than that. Anyway, okay, I'm low on time today. I have to do this run in one sitting. There is an achievement for, There's an achievement for beating the game on hard mode in one sitting. That's it. That's the achievement. It's not any more complicated than that. Just do it in one sitting. I wish Bahamut were still here so I could ask him what the heck is up with that. Hey, fun fact, did you know Retro Achievements has been going through drama recently? It's been going through drama recently. Bahamut left the site and I'm sad. I don't want to get too far into it, but it's just sort of relevant because Bahamut devved this set, the Japanese version of Metroid Fusion. And so it's been like double sad because like I thought Bahamut was like kind of a cool guy. He made both of the Sonic 1 and 2 hold right to lose sets. And like when I asked him when I was working on the Sonic 1 video, he happened to be doing a revision for Sonic 1 at the time, and I was like, hey, would you be interested in making a set for Knuckles and Sonic 1? And he was like, yeah, and we did a simultaneous release. It was cool. Didn't know this game has achievements at all. Is thanks to retroachievements.org, which I am not boycotting yet. We have lost a good number of like long time, much beloved members of the site recently. It's been a really not fun time. Honestly, even I've gotten a bit disillusioned. I'm not pack it up to leave. I love achievements too much, and like, it's still a fun community of people. Like, there's still people here that I want to hang out with. But like, God, I've really... Oof. Things have been happening. That's it. The end. Metroid Fusion is fun. Let's get achievements in it. For old time's sake. Oh, but yeah, you see in the bottom right, those 3 achievements there? So yeah, the furthest one to the right is, for beating the game in, beat the game in under an hour, period. But also, you're not allowed to take a bathroom, you're not allowed to turn the game off when you take a bathroom break. Very important. Then the other one is beat the game without dying on normal or above. And also, you're not allowed to turn the game off if you take a long bathroom break. And then, the one that's like the super duper duper, beat the game on hard mode without turning the game off when you take a bathroom break. How much of the tech behind retro achievements is open source? I think 100%? Don't quote me on that. But I mean, they've got like a GitHub and stuff. Like, I'm not like a super tech knower kind of person. I don't know how the specifics of all that stuff works, but they've got like a GitHub with code and stuff on it. And you could actually spy on them. You could spy on the GitHub and go, ooh, look, this one says multi-set. I have no idea what any of the other words are in this thing that they posted on GitHub, but it says multi-set somewhere in it. But yeah, I wish Bahamut were here, so I could ask him, why am I not allowed to take a bathroom break? Why are you giving me achievement points for playing the game an unhealthy amount of time all at once? Like, isn't that an unwelcome concept? I don't understand. What makes this achievement achievey? Oh, I should save. This is... Oh, I can't. Guess we just gotta beat the boss without dying, otherwise we have to redo a bunch. And not touch this, otherwise we got... I can't even ball. Okay. Everything is open source, and in a sense, no one is sorry. See, it's... Retro Achievements is, like, a volunteer community. Everybody's just doing this because they think it's cool. Like, site staff are just the people who have elected to do the job and have shown that like, they're competent at it. Can you pause it in emulator? Yeah, you can pause it. You can pause it even. You just can't turn the emulator off or hit the reset in the emulator. That's like the only limitation. And like you can just technically, as long as you don't turn the game off, you could just go to bed. You could just leave the game on and just go, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. And just leave it on. And then you're still good on your incredible challenging achievement. It's worth a lot of points too. And I don't have it yet purely because, like, I was hitting the reset. I did already do 2 different hard mode runs in a single session. But no, no, no. Technically, it wasn't a single session. It was just... You had a space in between, about 0.0001 microseconds between those sessions. Steam Deck owners with an unfair advantage. I mean, you can turn your computer off too. Like, you can go sleep mode. And then you just pray that RetroArch doesn't crash. Remember doing that because my Crystal cartridge's save battery broke? Just left the GameCube on all night. That's one way to do it. Turns out those batteries are actually really easy to replace. I have seen the light as being a dumb loser who thinks they're really hard to replace. Now they're actually really easy. Oh, this part makes me want to talk about... It came up the last stream, which was a no mic stream. Metroid Fusion is cool. It's a very vibes game. I love how they, like... They lean into the horror more with SAX. Like, they never go full on as far as gameplay goes, but the feel of the game leans closer into survival horror. As far as actual gameplay goes, there's like a couple SAX segments that actually have tangible gameplay to them, and they last like 2 rooms each. Metroid Fusion is the one with the save the animals thing? Well, spoilers. Super Metroid is the one with the save the animals thing. But Fusion confirms that the save the animals ending is canon. Well, I wouldn't say confirm. See, I've thought more and more, maybe I should make a video about canon. Just the concept of canon. Because, like, one of my pet peeves is people taking, like, say you're playing, Metroid. And people are talking about, like, oh, this planet will be destroyed in a couple years. This planet will blow up in a couple years. No, not necessarily. Because after the end of a video game, it's done. There isn't any more canon to that video game. They can make a sequel, and they can make stuff happen in that sequel, but the stuff in the sequel doesn't happen in the prior work. It does not and never will, because the prior work is set in stone. And this has become more and more relevant in modern day, I feel like, as corporations have and abuse their control over IP more and more. Like the nonsense, the complete and utter nonsense that Disney just threw a bunch of money around and then pointed at Star Wars and said, I own you now! The books aren't canon anymore! The prequel trilogy that was made after all those books? Never mind, it wasn't. It wasn't made after all those books with references to all those books in the extended media. It was pretend... We're just gonna pretendsies that none of that ever happened! That's the extended universe. That's actually not real and never was. What does 1% mean in this case? I was very worried that, like, oh god, did I collect an item on accident? And you were like, what's 1% if you're just grabbing items willy-nilly? What if it's like one of those 2-part movies filmed all in one go? Look, I can't be the arbiter. There, see, if I ever do make this video, it'll be an important aspect that, like, I mean, can we even declare with certainty that, like, the entirety of a movie is canon to itself? There are movies where different pieces of them are debatably non-canon. That happens in video games all the time. That's very common in video games. People have to debate which parts of this video game happened in the video game or not. Which parts of the video game are we pretending actually happened? And which parts of the video game are we pretending that we're pretending actually happened? This is a really stupid thing. All of it is playing pretend. Every single aspect of this is playing pretend. None of it happened. None of it's real. 0% is canon. I'm good at this. Reshoots making sections of a movie not canon because of the change in set dressing. Def agree that people take media canon too serious. Oh, I mean, I love it. I would hesitate to use the specific phrasing of people take it too seriously. Unless I said that already, in which case I misspoke because I'm stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if I said that. Like, I take it seriously. Did you listen to me in the Donkey Kong Bonanza streams? I think what I would say is people take there being one true canon that's explicitly true, and is always true, that idea too seriously. I remember I had a coworker, I think the first conversation I ever had, where I was like, no, everybody's wrong. As I was talking to a coworker at Domino's when I used to work at Domino's about canon and stuff. And like, literally, I was like, I mean, like, Disney can't just declare that all the old Star Wars stuff isn't canon. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And he was just legit like, no, they bought it. That's how it works. They get to say what's canon. They bought it. That's how it works. That's just how it works. Why? Why is that how? Why? You're just deciding that's how it works, and therefore that's how it works. I just realized that this was live gameplay, and I thought it was just like the demo stuff games sometimes have. I didn't realize I was wrong because the colors look more desaturated than I remember them being. I am using a filter that is meant to make the game look closer to what it like. It's obviously not going to be perfect, but this is a filter designed to make the game look closer to what it would look like on an original GBA screen. Because that is, like, a thing about GBA games. A lot of the time, the like, true color of the game is, like, very, like, super-duper bright and oversaturated. To account for, like, on the original GBA, that original screen, like, didn't have a backlight or anything. So we're trying to make the colors really bright and colorful so you can see them when, like, trying to play the game in a car with like tons of glare from the sun and stuff. And also, you need this. You need the glare from the sunlight to play the game. That is the light that you use to see the game. I don't know how I played video games back then. The thing that makes you see the game is actively preventing you from seeing the game. Yeah, I do agree. Like, I did, like, when I first heard that, I was like, who cares? It looks really nice and colorful when it's super saturated. But, like, I was even thinking I might play with the super saturated colors, with this Metroid Fusion when I started playing. But then, like, comparing them back and forth, I think the really big thing is, like, the map screen. Like, at its lightest in this, when I'm doing it like this, the map screen gets to just sort of like a light pink. You know, a standard map screen light pink kind of color. Look at that! Jesus, look at that! Ooh, that's like blown, destroyed colors. Like, oh, oof, oof, it just looks wrong. It looks wrong. It looks wrong. Like, I like the colors. I like the colors in a vacuum. But, like, this is, it's just, it doesn't look. It doesn't look. It's not eyes. It's not eyes at all. Look at that! This is the vibe of the game more, too. That's part of it. Like, if I'm playing, like, I don't know, a Pretty Cure game, then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, get the colors everywhere. But if I'm playing Metroid Fusion, famous almost survival horror game? But yeah, I think what I'll just do is just compare the colors back and forth from now on, and just see which I like more. But like, Fusion, this is one that I can say with certainty, just like, there's a clear vibe to the game that is definitely intentional, that is not there so much when you have the brighter colors. Are we considering Metroid Fusion to be survival horror? I wouldn't call it one. I was actually talking about earlier that it has survival horror vibes to it that are like they're leaning into it now, even if it's not actually such in mechanics. Fusion does its best to tell a horror story within the limitations of the GBA? I wouldn't say that. You could do better. You could definitely do better to tell a horror story on the GBA. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but, like, you know, I don't think the goal was to, quote-unquote, do its best to tell a horror story within the limitations of the GBA. Maybe Mandela effect, but I played PAL and I swear there was difficulty select. As far as I'm aware, PAL got language select, but not difficulty select. Also, you know what's the stupidest thing? They did the thing that the game devs do for some weird reason. All versions of I looked this up. It's on like the cutting room floor. All versions of Metroid Fusion have all languages on the game. They're all there in the cartridge. Every single language. They just turned them off. Like they just turned off a bunch of the languages depending on which version you happen to have printed. They're still there. You're just not allowed to use them. I'm sorry. Did you bought Metroid Fusion in the United States of America? And your native language is Spanish? I'm sorry. You really should have gone to Europe for that. The Cutting Room Floor mentioned one of my favorite websites to browse when I'm bored. It's a really important website to read up on, like, a game or something after you... well, I guess it'd have to be a game. Unless they started doing the Cutting Room Floor. All the stuff you didn't know about... What's a movie? I'm thinking of movies, but I'm thinking like, the Super Mario Brothers movie. But that's too relevant. Citizen Kane. There we go. That's a movie-style movie. I don't play enough movies, so I can't think off the top of my head of movie-type movies. Though honestly, Cutting Room Floor, like, I should start contributing to them sometimes, because a lot of the time, like, they're really great for having information that's not anywhere else online, and they'll still often not have stuff. The thing is, like, the thing that I'm really looking there for, that I really want to know most of the time, is regional differences. And that's where I think they're lacking a lot of the time, is, like, they don't actually catalog a lot of regional differences. Some games are much, much more filled out, but there's a lot to be desired. Like the endings and stuff in Fusion. I don't think they listed all the information for Metroid Fusion JP in like the regional differences area. I'm getting distracted by you all and forgetting where I'm supposed to go. I think the concept of canon only really matters when making a subsequent work meant to be an extension of an existing story. Exactly. That's where canon really matters. That's where it really is like a tangible thing. Canon is what happened prior to the work you are currently reading. Canon is always... Well, okay, it's not always past tense. It can be future tense. I guess it's more complicated than that, because fiction doesn't have to go in linear order. Canon is what happened relative to the events that are happening right now. Let's say that. What happened or will happen, relevant to the events that are happening right now. Getting lost in a Metroid game is just part of the experience. Not on playthrough 13!
But yeah, this game does do a lot of cool, just sort of atmosphere things to make it feel horror. Like this. You know SAX is around, and like, this is the first part where you're like, oh god. Could SAX be down there? She's not. She's already gone by the time you even know anything's happening. Which is even scarier! Is it just me that even as a gay guy, Samus is hot? I can't speak as a gay guy, unfortunately. But I mean, I can speak as a bi girl that Samus is hot in all ways. Samus appeals to both sides of my sexuality. I actually don't know a lot of these sections very well, outside of like the speedrun 100% items route I'd been doing. Well, here's survival horror. I'll die if I go down there, but ooh, I have to make that risky decision. One thing that always bothers me with Samus's design, when they make her a runway model. She's an athletic bounty hunter. Give me them toned abs. Yeah, 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 yeah. Although I'm not sure what specific things you're talking about. It's like, as far as I know, every instance I know, she murders people. That's pretty athletic. Wait, did I save? Was I saving in there? Yes, that was a save point. You know, I think I do appreciate Samus just way, way more now that I have realized my trans identity. Also that I've played more Metroid games. To at least 100% completion. Like, I played them before, but I never actually finished them. At best, I'd collect all items. But I wouldn't, like, actually do the speed run. The speed run, where you get to wear a bikini. That's the big thing. Samus is one of the few, like big name, female role model, characters who the big reward is that you get to see and or be her in a bikini if you master the game. God, I'm so glad the developers of Metroid NES were horny. With all the mistakes they made developing that game, that wasn't one of them. I'm good at video games. I'm really good at video games. Have you tried the X-Fusion ROM hack? Oh no, I am going to want to play through like all of the games before then, so it'll be a while. But everything I've heard about it it sounds amazing to me. So I'm very excited for it. I will play it in a couple decades. C'est la video games. Hey, I am active. Hey, you can't knock me for being too lazy to play video games and make my way to do it. What do you think I'm doing? Look at me right now. I'm playing Metroid Fusion, working on 100% in it. I'm playing video games in release order. With the emphasis on playing. I'm doing the playing. I haven't played many Metroid games, so I feel like Dread definitely gave queer experience energy. Ooh. You know, there is something, like, inherently queer about Metroid from day one, when you think about it. Like, because in Metroid 1, you being a girl is a plot twist. You play as a woman and are expected to assume that you're a man. But in fact, the big plot twist is you were a woman all along. Come on. Come on. Who do you think... What do you think we're doing here? Hey, wait, are you doing giant spoilers? Please don't do giant spoilers for the games I haven't played and am talking about not having played, please? Sorry, I thought you'd play it. Don't worry about it, I guess. Yeah, no, when I said I'm actively working on playing through the series, I meant because I haven't. I'm good at this. case it helped, it's actually not too significant to the whole plot. Oh, good. Good to know. Good to know. I am so curious now. How does that play out and not be significant? Oh, I actually had a big spoiler for another thing recently. I don't want to talk about what it was specifically because I'd be getting into spoiler territory. But gosh. I'll cover it in the hentai video. The what video? I hold so much power. As long as at least one of you actually typed out and said the what video. Dang it. Dang it. I think we've passed the point where we caught up with real time. Nobody actually typed out the what video. Yeah, the hentai video. We've all heard of it. How's low percent been going? Oh, I'm still in like the early game where the difficulty isn't any different yet. The what video? Well, I've cheated on that one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start work on that more when the Bonanza video's done. It's just, I've really got to get the Bonanza video done. And especially, like, the whole thing that's been happening with retro achievements is so relevant. Like, God. Here I am, having an existential hentai crisis in private, publicly on the internet. And then Retro Achievements blows up over censoring video games. The censoring video games controversy. The what video? Bonanza? I'm dead. I'm good at video game. Wait a second. Isn't there... Aren't you able to shine spark diagonally? Can you... Dang it. Well, I guess I don't get to test it. Isn't it a thing that you can shine spark diagonally? Are you able to shine spark diagonally down? I bet I could shave off time up there if you can. I was watching on YouTube and I said it out loud. I was very confused when he said it. Oh, I did actually see you say that. It's just I was in the middle of the conversation. Don't worry, I did see it. He didn't have to join. Thank you for gasping in shock and awe. That is the generally intended reaction to this video when it comes out. Is this a thinking out loud or actually asking about the Shine Spark? Oh, this is very much thinking out loud. Okay, so that right there, I just held only down. If you hold only down, you go up. Aw, crap. I should have saved. Cool. Still should have saved, because there's risk of dying. Yes, okay. I'm gonna make a try for it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna play it baby easy and safe. No, I'm not. I'm gonna play it risky and die. That was cool, even though it was kind of pointless. What's the difference between 1% and a minimalist run? So 0%, there is one missile pack in the game that the devs intend on being unskippable. But what, you think that's gonna stop people? I think they're just gonna go, oh, I guess you said we're supposed to get this missile pack, so we just gotta get it. We are actually getting to it soon. I believe this is the first visit to Sector 3 is where you have to get it, hypothetically. Why not avoid it and just do a minimalist run? Because it's hard and I don't have to. I am, right now, what I am doing is I am going for 100% completion. I'm not doing this because I'm a tryhard and I just want to, like, do some incredibly impressive gamer stunt. I am a dumb, stupid, dumb baby. I like goo goo gaga, play video game, and only do the bare minimum. It just so happens that the bare minimum effort for me to put in is to do a 1% hard mode playthrough. 100% on retro achievements? No, not 100% on retro achievements in the game. There is an ending for doing this. There's actually an ending in normal mode for doing 1%, and a separate ending in hard mode for doing 1%. It actually overrides whatever other ending you got. I'm going about this all wrong because I'm very stupid. I need to have less bad self-talk. I'm not very stupid. I'm actually a very, very, very smart and cool and sexy woman. And also I'm good at video games. Look at all this good at video game I'm doing. Look, lady. You're not stupid. Just because maybe you tried to grab a little bit of items in your minimalist run doesn't mean you're stupid. I didn't know that, Logisto mind blown. Oh, about the existence of this ending? Keep in mind, it's only in the Japanese version. The English release had only the basic, like the basic endings. Because, you know, hard mode wasn't even in the English version. And then they added, like, just a million endings, more than double, for the Japanese version. There's not even any reason to come in here. You're a smart lady. You're a smart gal. Removing content in a release that came later is actually crazy? Who told you it came... Who told you the Japanese version came out later? You're very intelligent. Very intelligent and strong and capable. I meant the international version came later. It didn't. It came out earlier. Wait, did it? You know you're getting me second guessing. No, yeah, Japanese version was the last one, at least of all the release dates listed on Wikipedia. Yeah, I've actually theorized that the reason behind it was that they rushed the English version release to coincide with Metroid Prime. I'm actually just gonna check Metroid Prime now. Like, I'm at my computer while talking out of my ass. Let's see if it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm calling it. I think that's what they did. So yeah, on GameCube, Metroid Prime, the Japanese version was February 2003. And Metroid Fusion, February 2003. Not the same day, but like within the same week. So yeah, I am willing to bet that what happened was they rushed the game to just get it out for release and just didn't completely finalize it. This is the required missile pack, by the way. Quote unquote required. Because like as far as the devs care, you have to go down that tunnel and go through that specific block in order to beat the game. But there's a way to get around it. You can like do a fancy shine spark. As always, it's always a fancy shine spark. I do remember Fusion and Prime being released more or less simultaneously in the advertising ran it. Yeah, in the US, they came out literal same day. Like, they did that on purpose. Well, release two games the same week. Wouldn't they compete with each other? Well, they were going for, like, synergy, because, and very important to keep in mind, the console market and the handheld market do not necessarily compete directly against each other. So they've got a Metroid game on console and a Metroid game on handheld. They'd love if you got both. But realistically, there's going to be a lot of people who are only getting handheld games and a lot of people who are only getting console games. And now their friend is telling them about the hip, cool Metroid Prime on the GameCube, and you've only got a GBA. What are you gonna do? Michelle, you're a very smart, sexy lady. You're so cool. Did you know that when you play video games, you do the best at them? I didn't know her name was Michelle. Oh yeah, the other lady in the room. Say hi to Michelle. No, Michelle is me. Me shall, you shall, we shall. Yeah, I'm a very basic trans woman. I chose a modification of my middle name. I did the stereotype. But the thing is, it's still very true to me, because I am incredibly undecisive. I just let my parents do the thinking for me. It was actually a thing, though, for, like, a lot of my life. I did think of, gosh, what if, hypothetically, I went by my middle name? What of that alternative life where I go through a parallel universe and I live under a different name? And it's the middle one. Think no further of it. Also, I really wish I was a girl. It's funny because, like, there's that whole, like, little thought experiment of, like, well, let's just say that there's a button, and if you press it, then you're a girl, automatically, instantly. Would you press that button? And I'm like, I thought of that thought experiment first. I never had to hear of that thought experiment. When I was a kid, I was just like, huh, what if there was a button and I press it and I'm a girl? I would press it. Instantly, no hesitation. It's too bad I'm not trans. Did you modify your first name to be your new middle name? I don't want to dox myself. I'm not going to get into that much detail. How does your mother's maiden name influence you? Where would you say that your social security number fit in with your gender journey? Thanks to my mom, I have a ready-made trans femme name. Yay! So perfect. I almost feel bad for being cis. Nah, don't feel bad. You do you. Oh, I'd never want to go out of my way and tell someone, "What? You're an egg. You're so egg." I don't want to be throwing thoughts all around in people's heads. We're gonna spend like friggin' what, like 25 years getting told I was a dude. I don't want to put that on anybody else for even a second. Which came first, the egg or the permaban? Have the 3 numbers on the back of your credit card influenced your transition in any way? I wouldn't say so, though. I think my full home address has. Chat is actually moving fast enough that I'm not really able to keep up. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that on just the random Metroid Fusion run. But it's nice. Don't you dare slow down the chat. Wow. Michelle, look at how great video games you are. You're really doing the video game. Would you say that your retinal scan pattern has influenced your transition in any way? Here, I've got a fun personality test for you. All you got, it tells you how trans you are. Now what you do is you put your finger in this ink. You put your finger in this ink and then you just press it on a blank page, and it'll tell you so much about you. Died for the bit? No, I'm just an incredibly smart, cool, good at video game lady. I want to legally change my name to the opposite genders. I'm not trans. I just want to cause problems. Oh, you should. Cause problems in general. I'm not, like, gonna give you legal advice on, like, whether or not you should change your name. But causing problems? I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that legally. Can you survive the power bomb damage there with no E-tanks? No idea. I've never gotten hit by it. The identity theft memes just reminded me that my brother uses our last name as his username for, like, a lot of stuff. That's a bad idea. There's a reason the internet outgrew that. Oh. So I guess I should say this run is probably not finishing during this stream because I'm kind of low on time. But I was like I had chores and they took longer than I was hoping they would, and I really wanted to do this run. And I was like, you know what? Even though I don't necessarily have enough time, let's do the run. Just do it. So if I don't finish, then I'm just finishing it off stream. You know, I do have to does have to be one session, so I can't just turn the game off. Really love the sound effect for hitting the giant X-Parasite. Yeah. I wish I could see how he handled Nightmare. There is a not that difficult like trick that I found that makes it so that like once you you can get it stuck in a pattern. Where you can just infinitely over and over repeat the pattern, and it's not very difficult to do. It's just a matter of getting to the setup for that pattern. That's the hard part. Thank you very much for the subscription, Igor. It's the first phase when Nightmare still has the gravity generator that I don't know how to do hitless. Oh, really? That's the part that I think of as just like the warm-up. I gotta watch someone do it? Well, if I manage to play fast enough, you might get a chance. Like, we still got a while. It's just I've got to cook lasagna tonight. And that's the kind of thing I gotta get started a bit early on. Oh god, and you know what? Something to slow us down a bit. I have not done my stretches yet today. Stretches are very important for your long-term health, especially if you are an avid gamer. I highly recommend that everybody here figure out whatever stretches and exercises work for you and try to work them into your daily routine. I learned the hard way that not doing that can lead to problems down the line. But through regular stretches and exercise, look where I am. I got to a point where I was able to play video games for, like, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. And I didn't even realize. I didn't even think in my brain, oh wait, I need to do my stretches. Because my hands feel fine right now. I can definitely feel that they haven't been stretched in a while, though. Good morning, Igor. Oh, hey, by the way, anybody who subscribed, you know that there's a new emoji, right? I added a new emoji. It was provided to us by, oh crap, I need to know their name. Orsted, who's a member of our Discord. They drew an emoji a million years ago, and I never got around to actually adding it on Twitch. And I did that recently. I just watched a hitless nightmare fight. I never thought to just use space jump to make it go up. Actually, I mean, honestly, like, space jump is useful, but I wouldn't say it's really, like, necessary. Nobody's used the new emoji yet. I was hoping somebody would try it. I gotta refill my water, too. Good morning. So yeah, I don't know. I've run out of things to say. I'm bored. I hate video games. What video games have everybody been playing? Tell me all about your cool video games. I've been playing Metroid Fusion, and I'm almost done. I will have to do a couple cleanup runs. For like the achievement set. Those 3 special don't take a bathroom break ones. Well, one of those we're gonna get out of the way here, hopefully. I'm playing XCOM 2. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. Ooh. I'm playing Digimon Time Stranger. Oh, I can't wait to play through the entire Digimon series, and I know I never will. I opened Risk of Rain 2 literally now. Hells yeah. I haven't played Risk of Rain 1 yet. Walking to class in the rain? Oh, that sounds vibes. I hope you like the rain. Because that sounds vibes to me. I like love the rain. I cannot imagine playing all of Digimon. I mean, it's video games. I can imagine playing video games. I recently beat Chrono Gear Warden of Time, action side-scroller by the Freedom Planet devs. Ooh. I still need to play Freedom Planet. I still need to play Sonic Mania's DLC. I'm getting that feeling again, where I'm like, oh god, I need to play video game. I need to stop wasting time and play video games because I'm not making progress in video games fast enough. Meanwhile, literally pushing the buttons. The button pushing is happening right now, at this precise moment. My brain is actively processing the button inputs to play video games while telling me, like, hey, you're not playing enough video games. I just play 10 games at once. Easy. You're right. That's why my brain's doing this. That's why my brain is mad. Give me a second. Meh. Give me a second. My brain knows what it's doing. Crap. I think I need to move it a little left. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Oh no! RuneScape needs to update. It's been like over a week since I last played it. Yeah, I haven't been multitasking with RuneScape as much because I've been like putting so much time into editing the Donkey Kong video, and having RuneScape open, like it fudges up Premiere Pro for some reason. Like Premiere Pro is like, no, I don't want that, and I gotta turn RuneScape off. Like the timeline just gets like it does this weird thing where it doesn't like properly render the timeline. There we go. I don't care, whatever. I get prizes, cool. I play the game and I get prizes, cool, amazing. Can't do this in the middle? Oh, I see. Because I just started it. There we go. Okay, now the stream's okay. Now my brain will be less mad at me. Even though I'm very definitely actively fighting against playing, like, the real video games that I was considering when I was thinking I need to play video games. You're waiting for Limbus Company to update. Did I already respond to that? I forget. I hope you have fun with that. There's one of my wife's friends has shown that game to us when we go to visit sometimes. It does look cool. I am thinking of the right one. Is that the one that's like very SCP inspired? You just run an SCP foundation. Adobe is clearly doing that because RuneScape is confirmed not gay. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. Adobe is... Well, I don't know Adobe's politics, I guess. Are they, like... I mean, not that being gay is political, but I don't know if they're not gay. Which is very political. But, like, they've been shoving a bunch of AI stuff into Adobe recently. And so that makes me wonder, well, usually AI isn't gay. That's the reason it's bad. Nah! Dang it! I was gonna shine spark, it was gonna be cool. Ooh, now's the point where we got a sped ran. Oh, better save before I go over there, Jesus. If I'd walked through that door, I think I'm pretty sure it would have just locked me in. Yep. Then I wouldn't be allowed to save until finishing this entire thing. And it takes a while to get back to a save point, even after you reach the goal. Do I have to actually change my strats a little bit just to not die? Rude! Oh, Technav it! How are y'all doing today? I'm doing great. I'm playing RuneScape and Super Mario 64 DS. I hope you're playing RuneScape and Super Mario 64 DS. Oh no, not the mini games. Yeah, I'm going for max score in puzzle panel. Ooh. Oh, Technav it. Your volume was too low to actually hear me speaking over the game? That means that the game's audio is too loud. Okay, I just lowered it a bit more. I'm sorry about that. Oh no, mine was super low. Well, if you couldn't... Oh wait, do you mean over your game? If you can't hear me over Fusion, that's a problem. But if it's over your game, well, I guess I don't have much control over that. Wow, I guess I got like the perfect positioning. Over Fusion? Okay, so I definitely did need to lower it. Even if your volume was low, the fact that the game was drowning me out is a problem. Like, there should be zero volumes where it's the game that is in any way interfering. Yeah, I hope everything's okay now and everybody can hear everybody. No privacy whatsoever. They can have it. I didn't even need that. Oh, whoops. Dang pseudo screw attack. I only just realized, like, on the prior run that I just did, you can do a little shortcut here. So, so I can save time on the speed run whenever. Safe. Good morning, Fancy Brass. How's it going? I hope you're playing video games. Unfortunately not. I have to study. Aww. I'm glad I can help you procrastinate, I guess. Good luck on studying. They can have it. Dang it. Dang it. God, this is the good drugs. I can't believe I was not playing RuneScape and Super Mario 64 DS while playing Metroid Fusion before. Like, I really just wasn't living. Why this bird looks like a chocobo? Copyright infringement. Also, actually, birds. You know, that's not entirely true. I think birds were already a copyrighted trademark before chocobos. I was wondering what was going on there. What, with the RuneScape and the Super Mario 64 DS? I'm playing RuneScape and Super Mario 64 DS and Metroid Fusion. On RuneScape, I'm just sort of farming for cash so I can keep my membership up. That's basically it. I think it's missing an idle game. RuneScape. RuneScape is an idle game. And also, I mean, my idle games are making progress right now. I don't have to open them up. There's also a RuneScape idle game, though. Literally, the game I was thinking of was Melvor Idle. The Melvor Idle, I booted it up this morning to, like, do... I've just sort of been doing 24-hour check-ins with Melvor Idle. I opened it at work to make sure my hardcore character is doing alright. I made the same decision. So I booted up Melvor Idle and I was like, oh, wow, there's 4 different character types? Well, I haven't truly 100%ed the game unless I do all of them eventually. I guess I'll just do this the optimal way. All 4 at once. So my entire Melvor Idle experience is babysitting 4 distinct separate characters. It makes it difficult to keep track of everything. Not sure it's the most fun way to play the game, but gosh, I mean, at the end of the day, an idle game is all about just the endless race for productivity. Hi, Sax. Ha-ha! Yeah, sped ran. Oh, I think this was the part where I did a cool thing. No, it wasn't this one, this specific one, I don't think. Maybe it was. Oh, I think it might have been. Oh, I think I know the way that you do this, guaranteed. Oh, it didn't work. Dang. Because if you hold the charge shot, then hypothetically you're gonna release it first possible frame when you exit the door. If you let go during the transition, which I mean did work, but I wasn't able to keep the run going. Closest thing I've played to an idle game was the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy II. Self-damage / heal auto battle to grind spell levels. Oh dear lord. Wait, auto bat? You say auto battle. What is that? Like, I haven't played the pixel remasters. I don't know. For all I know, they literally added a mode where if you click this toggle on, then we will automatically find and defeat enemies for you. Or do you just mean you mash left and right on the overworld and like I'm guessing and then there's a setting just automatically use the attack function, period, and that's all it does. You can click a toggle and the units use the last unit. They use the last move. The most recent move, I assume, is what that means. So, but it's not quite full auto. Full auto would be moving left and right on the overworld happens automatically as well. If I've 100%ed the RuneScape idle game, have I tried 100%ing the RuneScape walking game? I have not 100%ed the RuneScape idle game. No, and I'm not sure what you mean by the RuneScape walking game. I'm very confused what this sentence means. Do you mean like they made a RuneScape Pokemon Go? They made an app where you get XP based on the number of steps you take? Actual RuneScape XP? Or just like a fake little game? Not actual RuneScape XP. That's rude. Tell them that I'm quitting RuneScape unless they give me actual XP for walking in real life. Finally, touching grass is actually a viable strategy in the RuneScape meta. Oh god. So this is as far as we're getting today, because I just realized where I'm going right now. This boss and Nightmare, I'd say, are probably like the two hardest bosses to do damageless. And this boss in particular, I'd say, is probably harder than Nightmare. Because Nightmare, well, it is very hard once you figure out a pattern that you can abuse, which I did manage to find one. Like, there you go. I have never found a pattern for Yakuza. So it really is just a matter of praying. Just realized you have no E-tanks? Yep. We get one single missile pack, which is, Dev intended undodgeable, even though it is dodgeable. And other than that, we just gotta beat the game without getting anything. Specifically, like, the optional upgrades. Or rather, like, these ones. The ones that are counted on the map screen, those are the ones that count towards your completion percentage. There. So any story items, like, you don't have to do any fancy sequence breaks or anything, and doing a fancy sequence break will not even help you, because it doesn't affect your completion percentage. Oh. That was a pretty good first run, though. Dagnabbit. Have to do the climb of shame. Dagnabbit. I didn't realize that this would happen if I left that guy alive. Oh my god. You ass! Oh, hey, we're over an hour now. Nice! Now, my secret technique. Meh. Whatever. Dang. Oh, I messed up here. There we go. Yeah, no! Dang it! And I can't reset either. Dang nabbit! There, you're good at this. Does dying to reload work? All that matters for the ending is that your item count is 1% and you're playing on hard mode. And then the other, the 1 session achievement, all that cares about is that I did it in 1 session. It doesn't care what my item count is. Dang it. Are the achievement icons in the corner as they need to be? Yep. The only one of those tracked achievements that I'm eligible for right now is the one that is displaying, which is beat hard mode in 1 session. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh! This is retro achievements, right? Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping, assuming I'm capable of doing the 1 hour speed run. There is a 1 hour any %, which I am allowed to do on easy mode. But assuming I'm capable of doing that, then I'm planning on using the mastery for this set for Peak Streak. Like within the next few days. If you're unfamiliar, Peak Streak is an event where you have to master 1 game a day. And your score is the number of days you kept the streak going. Dang it. That's a tall order? It's a lot easier when you consider that like half the sets on the site are free points. Like most of the games that I've done so far are masterable within half an hour. Very easily. A good number are masterable within 10 minutes. Also, there's nothing stopping you from prepping. I've got about 50 games prepped where they've just got like 1 or 2 achievements left that I can do extremely easily. Like, some as simple as enter a cheat code. And that's the achievement. Just enter the cheat code. I don't even need a save file to do it. I could just enter the cheat code. And that'll just be my game for the day. Oh, come on. Need missiles. Okay. Okay. Now, Nightmare is the only boss that I'm really worried about. Well, I guess I do have to get to the save point first. Oof. Reminds me of how my last achievement in the Mass Effect Legendary Collection was 5 missions with Ashley in Mass Effect 1. I mean, that's usually... A lot of the time, my last achievement will be an anticlimactic one. Because I just play the game to 100% it. And I try not to go out of my way to do achievements until, like, cleanup at the very end. Especially if there's an achievement that I could accidentally do while doing normal in-game completion, I won't go out of my way for it unless it's literally the last thing. So if there's an achievement for, like, kill 5 enemies in a row with the pistol, there's a good chance that will be the final achievement I ever get in the game. Because, you know, I just used better guns. Why wouldn't I? Maybe I'd accidentally do that. A lot of time I do. I do just accidentally do those kinds of achievements, so I don't have to worry about it. Did I save? What's the challenge? None. Just normal in-game completion. There is an ending for low % on hard mode, so I've got to do low % on hard mode. And this is actually the last ending. I will have in-game completion when I do this, and all that'll be left is a few of the retro achievements. Which those are fan-made, so they don't count. Oh. What do you mean Miss VG Myths is not doing a challenge? Good thing there's a /J there. Ah. Dang it. I am actually going to have to end the stream soon. We're reaching the point where, okay, I got to start cooking to get the lasagna ready. Because it's got to be in the oven for, I don't think quite an hour, but close to. And before it even goes in the oven, obviously you've got to like prepare the whole thing. I love just walking on her. There we go. One thing that I think is cool about what this game does with SAX is not like a copy of you. SAX is the pieces of your suit that you don't have. And it's like a very direct thing that if you have a thing, SAX does not. So SAX has the ice beam, which is like a very dangerous thing for SAX to have. And because of that, you don't get the ice beam. They have ice missiles instead, which SAX does not have. And then the morph ball, that's like one of the big things. That's what makes it possible to hide and escape from SAX, is SAX does not have the morph ball. You do. I'm stupid. I knew that enemy was there. There wasn't even any reason for me to be there anymore. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. I love the way SAX, like, you freeze her when she's facing you, and then just jump over. And then she, like, after she unfreezes, she pulls the trigger, and she's just like, wait a minute. Can't imagine how sick Samus feels after spinning that much. Oh, she's used to it. All that Chozo training. Is that how the Chozo fly? Do they space jump? No lore from past Fusion, by the way. I haven't played past it. That includes the Fusion manga. That came out later. I was killed by allergies. Did it? Yes, the Metroid Fusion manga came out, like, a bit after Fusion. What I mean by that, like, I mean, obviously Fusion came first. Like, that's just what would be expected. I more mean, I more mean that it wasn't like a simultaneous thing. Like, sometimes they are. This game really makes you feel like the missing parts of the power suit that Samus lost helped a lot with protecting her. Yeah, it's part of like the cool vibes of this game that they actually like they like play with like the lore of like Samus's suit being like ripped apart in a billion pieces is actually like used and affects the gameplay. It messes with the traditional formula. Wait, no! No, go back! I want to save! Those things can kill me in one hit! No speed running today! Aren't you glad I saved? Anyone have an anime they could recommend? Ooh, I've got... God, I was actually thinking of an anime recently. Let's see. Just off the top of my head, the original Pretty Cure is one of my favorite ever. And then, like, I've watched the first 3 Pretty Cures. Futari, Futari Max Heart, and Splash Star. And all 3 of them are really good. There's Ojamajo Doremi, which is like one of the best anime ever made in ever human history. There's Full Metal Alchemist is actually what I was thinking of this morning. Full Metal Alchemist is really good. No, obviously you do have to read the manga of Full Metal Alchemist first. But then watch the 03 anime, and then Brotherhood. Ooh, Cannon Busters on Netflix is really good. It's kind of... It is kind of pushing on the definition of anime. Because it, like... You know, it's one of those productions that was, like helmed by Western creators, but still, like, animated in Japan and very intentionally made to be anime style. But, yeah, I really like Cannon Busters. I think it's cool. I was thinking of it just because, like, I have its opening and ending themes on my music playlist. Oh, there's this little-known indie anime by the name of Naruto. You might not have heard of it. It's about this kid who believes things. I'm stupid. I'm smart. You're a wonderful, smart lady, Michelle. You're so cool. Did you know that you're good at video games, etc.? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ooh. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is what actually my wife and I are in the middle of right now. Well, I mean, we're in the middle of a lot of shows right now. We're very bad at finishing things. But we're in the middle of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and we've both been loving it. Sub or dub? Always sub. Always assume sub. I'm very much a... Like, I try to get as close to the original experience as possible. So, like, I mean, I'd already be sub-only for anime and games. When you factor in 4 kids, like, that's not even... You should watch my comparison videos. Like, it's not even a situation of, like, oh, they change... The way that their vocal inflections go changes the meaning of the scene a bit. No, they changed the script. They changed the plot. Not just the script. Not just the narrative even. The plot. The A to B of what happens in the show is different. Basic character motivations are changed for seemingly no reason other than they felt like it. How far have we gotten? Or if we were talking to me about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 4 Kids is like an abridged series that isn't shorter. Exactly. Yes, it is accurate. It's surreal. Actually looking at the differences, and it's like, no, it's not just that, like, they got rid of the saw blades. No, it's a different show. It's a shame that, like, people just think of, oh, jelly donuts or whatever, and not, oh, the deep character, the deep character nitty-gritty stuff is just different. The fundamental thesis of the show isn't in the show. Wait, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. We're in season 3 now. That is where. Wait, we're in season 4. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. We're in season 4. We finished season 3. Season 3 is really, really good. Season 3 is, like, the moment where, like, I was like, oh my god, I think I love this show. Because before then, it's still very much, oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very stupid, I love it. Oh hey, they're doing some heartfelt moments, I love it. Season 3 That's where, like, they just go, okay, gloves are off. God, I'm so scared to even look at what 4Kids did with Season 3 of GX, because, like... Oh dear. Oh dear. How does 4Kids do this? I like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Was meant to be a different game every season, but changed it after Duel Monsters got famous. Well, not exactly. That would not be an accurate representation, because keep in mind, the anime in Japan is titled, the one that we're thinking of, is titled Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. That's the name of the series. That anime, the one that popularized it, the one that got localized, is literally an advertisement for the trading card game. Like, that was what it was made to be. But like, it was the case that, you know, it wasn't the trading... Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't synonymous with a trading card game. That was one of the many games that they played in the manga. A game that happened to take on a very prominent role to the point of overtaking the manga. Oh crap, it's past 7. I'm actually at the point where I do have to cook that lasagna now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the game. I am going to do a cooperative cook lasagna stream, everybody! Let's go! Yeah, it's back to Cooking Champ! Whee! Okay, so here's step 1. Step 1 for cooking lasagna, everybody. I have to use the bathroom. Be right back!
I love seeing myself in the mirror. It's always a nice reminder. Anyway, welcome to the cooking lasagna stream, everybody. Let's cook lasagna. Yeah, baby, 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 baby. Ba 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 boo. Dagnabbit, no. I definitely have undiagnosed ADHD. Let's make lasagna. Okay, for real. Wahoo, wahoo. I need water too. I need to chug water. I haven't been drinking enough. By the way, I can't see the chat. Don't you dare go wild, chat. Don't you dare go oh boy, oh baby baby. Don't you be going pressing that no press button. You know you haven't been drinking enough water when water is delicious. You have 3 separate games on the stream overlay. I don't think you need to pay for an ADHD diagnosis. Oh, I saw a thing recently. I'm not sure if it was just a meme online or a thing in a TV show or something where somebody just had... Oh yeah, it was in Futurama, one of the new Futurama episodes. I watched it yesterday, I think. And there's just a scene like the episode was about like people just being addicted to screens and stuff. And there's a scene where one of the characters is literally playing 3 different games simultaneously. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's me. Okay, I need to refill my water and make lasagna. All right, everybody, it's me, your favorite gamer champ. We're here on lasagna cooking night. Let me turn the microphone a little so you might be able to hear me a little better. Even though you're definitely not going to be able to hear me very well. I should turn the game's audio off. All right, everybody, here I am. It's me, gamer champ, online cooking champ, forever, 100,000. Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby. We're going to make some lasagna. How are we going to make lasagna? We're going to need the recipe, which is on my phone. Let's go, baby. First step in making lasagna. Grab a cellular phone. It has to be cellular. If it's not cellular, it ain't going to be doing much good for you. Okay, okay. Oh, hey, a music playlist. Ooh, let's play some music. Sure, why not? Ooh, but let me just see if there's... no, let's get rid of it. I'm just going to get a good playlist of good music. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, I'm moving that one up. I love this song. Let's move that one up because I love this song. Dagnabbit ADHD! Okay, I'm just gonna... What the... Oh no! I lost track in my playlist. Whatever. I'll just play the current song. Then I'll skip it because I hate it. Yeah, Shamar! Let's go, baby! Okay, so to make lasagna, what you do is... I forgot to pull up the instructions. Okay. Okay, let's go. Wait, that's the wrong instructions. Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby, 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 baby. Okay, step 1 is to cut an onion. Let's go, baby. Let's cut that onion, baby, baby. Ow. Step 1, you grab a bowl. You're gonna want to put onion in that bowl. You're gonna peel the onion. You're gonna peel the onion under running water because that makes it less likely for you to cry. It's less depressing to see the onion die under running water. Let's go, baby! You know, this was a terrible idea. I can't really scream at you when I'm turned towards the sink. Okay, I'm getting close to done with the onion. God, come to think of it, I should be speedrunning so that I can try and get to Metroid and finish it. Okay, I've peeled the onion enough, I think. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and start the oven. It'll be preheated a little bit of extra time, but that's better than it not being ready on time. By the way, can you guys even hear the music? It doesn't matter what you say. I can't see it. It's way over there. I could pull the chat onto my phone, but like, I'm using my phone. I'm playing my sweet tunes on it. Heck, can you hear me? You might not even be able to hear me. Oh, this is a good onion. It smells really good. I'm gonna cry. Just how good this onion is. Hey, I just realized this song is about cooking, isn't it? Topical. Ooh, this is the vocal one. This is from Xenogears.
This song's making me cry. It reminds me of onions. Oh god. My eyes. They genuinely are in pain right now. Ugh. Okay. We have an onion. And it's all cut. By the way, can you actually hear anything? I just came closer to check in on the chat and see if you're all going wild. Well, too bad. You didn't reply fast enough. I'll never see. I'll never know if you were going wild or not. Okay, cooking the onion on the stove with the beef. Now, it's really important. You're gonna think, oh, beef, where's the beef? I gotta get the beef. I love eating cows. Well, hold on there, little dumb. What do you think we're doing? You think we're cooking with beef? We're cooking with vegetable beef. That's right. They took vegetables and they put them in a beef. It's messed up. It's a sin against all nature. It's beautiful. We didn't have to murder anyone tonight. It's beautiful. Let's go. Where's the thing? I got the thing. Oh my god, I love this song. This is my favorite song, and this is my favorite song in the whole world. I have squirrels and chipmunks inside me. That is what this song is about. The trans experience of having chipmunks inside you. Actually, got anything, but I don't want this pan. Okay, the stove top is on. Let's go, baby. Let's cook us some meat. Let's cook us some dead fake cows. This is the right recipe, right? Yeah. Yeah, just cook the beef, put in pasta sauce. Let's go, baby.
have put the onion in first, shouldn't I? Whoops. Remember, you have to put the ingredients in the wrong order. You're not a real chef if you're not messing everything up. God, it feels so good to stab fake cows. I can't hear the music anymore. I'm moving this song up. I love this one. Let's go, baby. Yeah, you hear that? I'm not sure if you can. I'm a professional. This is my job. Okay, very important. We have cooked the fake beef. It's not real. We're gonna throw some tomato sauce on it. It's mushroom sauce made of tomatoes. Let's go, baby, baby. Alright, time for the hardest part. Time to do the lasagna part of the lasagna. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a baking dish. Mine's a baking dish made for baking. You're gonna find your lasagna and you're gonna throw it in the trash. You're gonna find your lasagna, oven-ready lasagna thing. It's made to go in the oven. You don't even have to try. You're gonna grab 4 sheets of the lasagna, and that's how you, this is the hype cooking music. gonna grab 4 lasagnas, and you're gonna spread them all on the bottom, just because that's how it happens to fit in the tray. Just a single layer of lasagnas, really. That's the idea. A single layer of lasagnas, and then you grab your sauce. And you're going to do half of your sauce. Gotta be half. Don't do too much. You do too much, you lose. That's it. It's going to be game over if you do too much. So just try and do about halfsies. It's not a big deal if you don't do half. It's just that it will ruin everybody's night. Possibly their entire lives. So, you know, just try to do about half. And if you mess up, well, it's their lives getting ruined, not yours. So at the end of the day, well, who cares? I hope this mushroom sauce is gonna blow everybody's socks off. By everybody, I mean me and my wife. Oh no, what if she takes her socks off before dinner? Ah, geez, that'll ruin everything. Oh no. This is more Xenogears, but this one's directly from the game. Xenogears is so good. Play it. Okay, we've got 1 layer of lasagna. What do we do with this layer of lasagna? You might be wondering. You might be screaming at me. What are we supposed to do? We got a layer of lasagna on the lasagna. Now what? Well, first, you're gonna grab a paper towel and clean all the lasagna off your feet that you just stepped in like an idiot. But you stepped in like a really cool, sexy lady, actually. You're so cool, Michelle. You're good at video games and cooking. And then you're gonna wash your hands, because you just touched your feet. You creepy loser. Why would you touch your feet while you're cooking? Oh no, I forgot to put spices in the sauce. It's my super cool recipe. It's my super cool recipe where I put the spices in after the fact. It'll go on the second layer. Okay, now is when you go in the fridge and you grab your mozzarella cheese. This is a special concoction they created out of dead cows. Crap! Whoops! I guess we did have to murder a few cows. Okay, these cows are dead. Now we do another layer of the oven-ready lasagna. Can you believe it? 2 layers? Multiple lasagnas in my lasagna? You're gonna be friggin' enjoying all this wonderful flavor factory. Oh yeah! Whoa! 4 lasagnas in my 2 layers? 800 lasagnas are in this lasagna! Where does this savings stop? Now you put on another layer of the lasagna part of the lasagna. It's a good thing I didn't tweet about this stream! It would probably kill my career if I advertised this and just told everyone, hey, wouldn't you love to come to my very professional production? This is Eggman Land from Sonic, I think. I'm not completely certain, but I think that's what it is. God, I need to do a Sonic Unleashed video. Sonic Unleashed is so good. Sonic Unleashed is one of those games where it's like, oh yeah, that's one of the best video games ever made in human history. I'm glad it made a comeback when the PC port came out. Because I've been saying this, like, ever since I played it, like, wow, Unleashed is amazing. Like, genuinely. No asterisks whatsoever. What are all you people who don't like the Werehog talking about? The Werehog's awesome. You're all losers. I hate you. I hate every single one of you. Especially you people in the chat right now who are going, Sonic Unleashed? More like, I personally dislike the Werehog. Though I'm not going to judge anybody who does like it. I'm actually happy for you that you enjoy video games. How dare you be happy for me enjoying things? You're only a good person if you enjoy it too. Anyways, we're gonna put cheese on the lasagna! By the way, for the record, I'm being facetious. You're actually really cool. It's fine if you don't like Sonic Unleashed. You're cool. You're a good human being. You're cool, and you're loved. You probably play video games. Oh, I can't wait for Wii support! I'm probably going to stream my playthrough of Mad World, I feel like. I think that'll be fun. got 2 layers of 3 layers of 4 layers of lasagna now. Put that in your calculator. What does that mean? It means you gotta be drowning in how much you love this dang good lasagna. Let's get this lasagna in the dang old oven, because this is the... Dang nabbit! I'm Boomhauer now! Dang old lasagna, man. It's got cheese. I got all this. You got all the time now. Using got lasagna, lasagna. Dang old good, man. Okay, did I get everything ready? Is it actually ready to go in the oven? I think it's ready. I think the lasagna's ready. I think it's ready to go in the oven. Let's go, baby. Ooh, aluminum foil! The final step of the lasagna is aluminum. Yeah. I messed up. I'm gonna have to do a new stretch of foil. I'm sorry for wasting aluminum foil, everybody. I love this hype lasagna music. Han, is that you? Are you here because you heard about the lasagna? Hi, I love you. Han came downstairs because he heard about the lasagna. Hi, Han. I'm doing an online internet video game live stream. This is a video game. Alright, there we go. It just goes in the oven for 45 minutes. I mean, it does. I have to do a little bit more at the end, but for the most part, we're done. Let me just clean the pan off. Why do I have this one in the playlist? Han, you're amazing. Oh my god, Han found the cheese. I left the cheese out. You silly, silly boy. Love. Silly and love you. Thankfully I got to it in time. You're silly and I love you so much. Your name, Han. If you know where this plays in the game, you in for a good time. No spoilers. I love Twooey so much. My god. Twooey is so good and so dumb. I love you, you're named Han. I love you because you're named Han and I love you. There you go. Okay. Okay. Well, we got one other thing I have to do before playing the game. Han, are you a wonderful boy who wants his cat dinner? Han, do you want dead cows? Would you like some dead cows? Ooh. I'm moving this one up the playlist. Han? Han is MIA. That's right, Han is the favorite sidekick character from Naruhodo. That's a deep cut reference. If you got that, you're too online. Han, are you hungry for hungry cat food and it's good for you because you're a cat? Han, your dinner's getting dinner. I need more water.
Good morning. Ah, how's it going? Was that a wonderful stream? Was that the worst experience of your life? Was I breaking the mic or not breaking it enough? Not breaking it enough? Aw. Expected. Goodbye, music. You can't hear the game at all right now, can you? Because based on the volume thing, it's like dead. Now can you hear it? Well, I made it louder. Now I'm worried I made it too loud. Oh well. Like if I put my ear to the spit. Ow! I'm sorry. Wait, where am I? Oh, my brain's going brain. Is it supposed to go? I'm confused. Yeah, here we go. Eh? I hit you with a missile. You're not allowed to kill me. It's far from being too loud. I question that. I've been taught by the Strem chat to never trust them on volume. So yeah, how's everybody's day been? How did you enjoy the cooking stream? Do you know how to make lasagna now? Oh, it doesn't freeze it. That's why. Step 1. P word. Oh god, no. I'm never doing that meme. Step 2. Throw your lasagna away. I forgot what came next. First you lazar, then you na. Yeah. I'm feeling parasocial with you all. It's nice. Oh no. Nightmare time. Let's see if I actually manage to beat it before I've got to turn the strem off. Wow, not just one social, but a pair of them. Evil. Oh! No, no! Oh, didn't get off of it fast enough. That was a really good first try. Oh, how much health does it have? Keep in mind, you're supposed to spam missiles. What the strat I'm doing is the safe strat. And also, I don't have enough missiles. Actually, I wouldn't even say this is the safe strat. This is the I don't have enough missile strat. crap. I have to do this for even longer now. Ah. I have gotten a lot better at getting it into that pattern, apparently. Either that or I've just been lucky so far and now I mess up. Ah, almost. God, can you imagine doing a damageless run of this game? And getting to this? I wonder if anyone's done one. Metroid is really popular, so I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, I mean, pretty sure I'm still the only person who's done a Pokemon one. So, like, popularity doesn't necessarily mean doing it. I almost guarantee people have done Fusion damageless. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, because this game does feel doable damageless. I bet I could do it if I grinded it out. Like, there's a few problem moments, but other than that, you, like, it's not, I think there's, like, safe strats for everything. Crap. It's in the wrong pattern. It has to spin in the opposite direction to be safe. Dang it. Almost, almost. I probably could have gotten the pattern started there if I had more health, too. You found one? Awesome. But no, wait. Is it a... Okay, so here's an important thing. Because if you look on the internet for a lot of games for just damageless run, you'll find a video that is technically a video showing the game done damageless. But it's often a task. I'm usually suspicious if they don't specify it's a task. Also, stream's ending now. Night-night, everybody. It's been really fun. I want to say heart emojis, but we ran out of time. I'll just have to finish this run off stream. Heart emojis, heart emojis, heart emojis. It's been great. Love you.